My name is Projjol Banerjea. I work for SponsorPay. We're an engagement advertising platform in mobile, social, and online games and apps. And we employ a model called value exchange that rewards users for interacting with advertising within the games or the apps. And I look after marketing, business development, as well as HR and recruiting. Value exchange essentially involves a sense of reciprocity, whereas users interact with advertising within the game or the app and they get rewarded for premium content in the game or the app. And the reason it works out, it's something that we very resourcefully call a win-win-win approach. It works out for the users because instead of having to pay for the premium content, they get access to it for free essentially. It works out for the advertisers because it's a fairly high quality form of engagement, and that has an impact on everything from brand equity and brand recall all the way through to actual conversion and sales and such, and I can tell you a little bit more about that. It also works for the publishers because it helps them monetize a cross-section of their audience that they wouldn't be able to monetize otherwise, who wouldn't really pay for this premium content. So it kind of works out for all the stakeholders in the process, and that's why we think it's such a powerful model. If you're playing, say, an app we work with quite closely is Outfit 7, Talking Tomcat. It's a very popular mobile app, and Talking Tomcat has lots of different kinds of animations that are built into the app, and the user has access to some of them for free, and he or she needs to pay for the rest. So the way the model works is that the users playing the game or the app, they access some of the animation for free, and then they get a prompt saying, hey, would you like to see all the animations? Just click the button, they interact with an ad. It could be anything from a video to a video plus engagement, and that really runs the gamut from, say, a campaign we run with Coke where it's just a video plus the user sharing the video on social networks, all the way through to a campaign we ran for The Hobbit, where the user watches a trailer for the movie and then actually goes on to make an in-unit purchase of a movie ticket. And once this interaction is over, the user is returned to the game or the app, and he or she has unlocked the animation. That's interesting because it's a variety of things. I think mobile platform in itself is a very general term in today's world. Even in our experience, if you look at iOS users versus Android users versus some of the other platforms, the nature of the user and the interaction is different, so the same campaign performs differently on different platforms, and that's interesting to measure, to understand, and to optimize for. The other thing that we see is that that mobile devices in general are a much more personal platform than even the web. So I was reading somewhere that 76% of millennials actually sleep with their mobile device, in that they're almost cuddling the device when they're sleeping at night. And that's tremendously powerful because that means it's almost, the phone is almost an extension of them, which means anything you do to reach them, to try and communicate with them, needs to be very, very carefully thought out and executed. And this is why we think the creative muscle is important, because the creative muscle really helps build that engagement with the customer.